Hey everyone, this is Michael Christie for Christie & Co. Property Group. Welcome to another episode of $1 Million Queensland. I'm about to show you through a 376 square meter, 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath house on the river in Hamilton, Brisbane. So without further ado, I'm about to show you through this amazing home that was built by Fraser's Property. Come on through. So the first thing you're greeted by before you walk into the main entrance of the home is this outdoor atrium, semi-outdoor atrium. The roof here is half glass, whereas the developers left a little void here to let just enough rain through to keep these plants flourished. Now before I take you through the front door of this property, there is a bit of it which is dislocated from the main home, but is protected from the elements. And that of course is your brand new 40 square meter double garage. This garage was generously coated on the floor to protect it from the elements, as well as the additional storage that was put in by the developers. So now that you've seen where you can park your car, I want to show you where you can park your caboose. So come on, let's get in the house. Come on in. So coming into this house, you're immediately greeted by this amazing double void. Now you can see the developers done some amazing aesthetical work with this black butt timber, and from what I understand, black butt timber is some really fancy stuff. Now on top of that, not to mention in contrast with these tube lightings, it just sets off such a beautiful, large, voided, elegant space the moment you walk in. It kind of reminds me of some of the luxury apartment buildings we've seen, except this is actually all yours. So as soon as you walk past the main entrance in the voided areas, you are welcome to your open living space, your living room, your kitchen, and your dining room, which are all fantastically positioned for a panoramic view of your pool, your outdoor spaces, and infinite views of the Brisbane River. Now this kitchen is a rock star of a kitchen. It was really built to entertain. Included in this kitchen is a 150 bottle wine cooler. How cool is that? And not to mention, for those who are the cooking enthusiasts, you have a 5-burner Miele gas cooktop, 2 ovens, Miele as well, a steam oven, and a microwave. This thing is really jam-packed with extras, and not to mention that you even have 2 dishwashers, one of which is under the main bench top and one of which is in the butler's pantry. But also for those of you cooking enthusiasts, this fridge is absolutely amazing. You've got a separated freezer and a separated fridge space, both integrated into the actual facade of the kitchen. And for those of you who are entertaining, doesn't get much better than this butler pantry, which I believe does have the second dishwasher. This is absolutely just jam-packed, and that's what you expect at a $3.2 million price point. So I think it's important to mention that when I say you have a panoramic view of all of your amenities, you have these sliding glass doors which can bring the entire kitchen, dining room, and living space open and into one with your outdoor function spaces. Now I know you guys can't really feel this, but it's a beautiful day in Brisbane. The sun is out, the sky is blue, and there's a gentle breeze coming from the east, and that's because the mouth of the river is only a few kilometers here, dumping out into the ocean. So if you could imagine being in a hot summer's day out here having a barbecue and just that breeze coming through, cooling everything down. But if that's still not enough, you have this plunge pool here to keep you nice and cool and enjoy a summer's day. But this house, mentioning the pool, something I really want to bring up is that it's ecologically set for the future as well. Somewhere hidden under what I'm standing on is a 3,000 liter water tank. and solar panels on the roof, which actually power the electricity to heat this pool. So you have the option to turn this water on to fully heated during the colder winters, because sometimes it does get a little bit cold here in Brisbane. Now, so for those of you who don't know Brisbane, a lot of you might be watching from Sydney, Melbourne, other parts of Australia, or even around the world. Brisbane's council has put in some amazing effort to make this city's public spaces usable in so many different aspects. They've built a river walk from here which walks about 10K to the CBD. You could have a bike ride, you could have a rollerblade, you could have a general just beautiful walk down this river directly to the city. And not to mention, just a few meters from here, there's a ferry which by 40 minutes will take you for a beautiful ride on the water down to the Brisbane CBD. One thing I forgot to point out here is that this is actually a smart home. So you have a launch port here where you can plop your iPad onto and control the lights and all the functions of this home. But located on level 1, you have a generous sized laundry room and a half bath. Now, if you remember, I told you this is a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath. So if the half bath is there, where are the rest of the bathrooms? That's right. They're all ensuites. All of the bedrooms in this house feature their very own bathroom. So this beautifully sized room located on level 1 has lots of natural light coming in from the floor to ceiling glass that's here coming from the atrium, not to mention ample storage, but the main focus is the fact that this is an ensuite. So there is a shower, toilet, bathroom. It's perfect for, you know, a house with families, bachelorettes or bachelors. It really is a functional home. So now I'm about to show you the upstairs, which is my favorite part of the house. Come on through. So as you first walk up, you're greeted by this generous extra space which can be used for an office or generally maybe a cool loft hangout area, but the best part is this void. So if you can imagine, every morning when you get to walk down from your master and you just get to look at this beautiful piece of art. I mean, that's really what it is just an amazing piece of art that you're living inside of. Now, before I show you the master bedroom, which is obviously the highlight of this home, I'll show you just the remaining few bedrooms and this multi-purpose room. So media room, multi-purpose room, office, there's all kinds of things you can do with this space. And again, the atrium from the entry has glass which comes up to the second floor, so you can have a view down into the nice, elegantly landscaped atrium of the entry of the home. As I mentioned, this is a 4-bedroom home, and at the front of the home on the upper level, you have your 2 other bedrooms. There is a bit of a difference between the bedrooms and all of their layouts. Now, this layout, in comparison to the one below, are very similar, whereas on the wall, you have your built-in integrated storage and your ensuite, whereas this other guest bedroom on this side has a walk-in wardrobe, then followed by the ensuite. And all of these on the upper level have a little bit of a balcony space on the outside as well for you to utilize, whether you want to plop a chair out here and read a book or just enjoy a bit of the fresh air while still remaining private with these shutters that have been beautifully fitted to the facade of the home. And now for the best part, the master bedroom. Check this out. 3-meter ceilings, so wide open, just absolutely built for a king. And not to mention that you have direct access to the river, so you're waking up every morning and this is the first thing you see. A set of palm trees, a few yachts on the river, a beautiful breeze coming in from the east. This really is a fantastic master bedroom. But not only do you have a place to lie and sleep, but you've also got a place to rest your butt, because you have a living room here in the master bedroom. I mean, you can have it the way it is, nice and decorated, or you can go and put a TV in here. There are endless options for what you could use for this space. Or you could use it as a viewing deck to watch your partner have a nice, relaxing bubble bath. Oh, I need to really get me one of these, or maybe $3.2 million, you know. I prefer $3.2 million, to be fair. This is a stellar master bathroom. As a whole, you have almost double everything. 2 rainfall shower taps, so you can both shower when you're late for work. There's no waiting for one or another to finish, because you also have dual sinks. So unfortunately, we don't have dual toilets, so you'll both have to relieve yourselves one at a time. But now, one of the best features of this, of course, is the master's walk-in wardrobe. This thing is just absolutely massive. There is just ample storage in here, so much room, not to mention these beautiful pull-out cabinets, this makeup desk, which is light ready and also has cabinetry for storing makeup, cologne, perfume, and all those other goods. And I think that just about wraps up this home. I want to thank you for coming today and having a look through this $3.25 million riverfront home in Brisbane. So just to recap, this home is 376 square meters in total, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bath, 2-car garage on freehold land, which is located directly on the river. So if you're interested in this property, you know who to get in contact with. Thank you very much for watching this episode of $1 Million Queensland. I'm your host, Michael Christie. Thank you for watching. Hi everyone, if you like what you saw and you want to support, please smash that like button and subscribe for updates. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you soon.